Maggie, Thigh Master, and Buns of Steel, only few, are the most intriguing items that attempt to brainwash Americans into thinking that by opening their wallets, their problems will be solved. Unfortunately, my mom is one of those Americans. Because of her, I have reluctantly been exposed to the bizarre and shady world of advertising. At a young age, I've already created a list of things you should look out for so you don't get ripped off. For starters, check out the price. Ever notice how everything is $19.95? Even items that are valued at $50 are only $19.95 for a limited time only. Do you really think that they are losing money on this deal all because they care about you? Ha, no. The only one losing money are people like my mom. Tip 2. Don't fall for the catchphrases. It's amazing how the same adults who tell kids not to believe everything people say are the same adults who believe that ShamWow can hold 20 times its weight, or that by wearing a ridiculous vibrating belt for 10 minutes will make them, as Beyonce calls it, bootylicious. Or have you watched the food commercials, like Subway, that show the most mouth-watering foot-long subs? Well, it looks like it's holding 80 pounds of meat, but in reality, 2% of the sandwich is 3 measly pieces of meat, surrounded by 90% of bread and lettuce. You're better off calling Joe's Deli at 726-5501. That's for you, Grandpa. Tip 3. Always read the fine print. You know, size 2 font that appears for 1.3 seconds at the bottom of the screen, stating how you need to give your firstborn in order to afford the item. But hey, it's worth it, right? Because you called in the last 20 minutes and they quadrupled your order and you got, wait for it, a free pen. Oh my gosh. Finally, the craziest thing we all seem to overlook is the fast-talking guy who runs a disclaimer at the end of each commercial. For example, at the end of a shoe advertisement, all you might hear is blah, 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 maybe this, blah, 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 maybe that. But when you play it in slow motion, you hear how wearing their shoe may cause possible side effects like a broken leg, stomach pains, dizziness, memory loss, loss of finger or foot, or maybe even death. Why do we ignore this? I know why. It's over 1 million have been sold. Wise up, people. Don't let these con artists scam you. Learn more ways to protect you and your wallet by buying my new DVD titled Fallon Scam Tips for $19.95. Get it while supplies last.